Hi everyone, this is RisingFunGaming and I'm back with another one of my favourite mixed armor set overviews. This time around we're looking at a G rank mixed armor set and I've called it Drive-By. The Drive-By takes advantage of Evade Extender for mobility, and it's also made around the fact that we want to use this specifically with the Brachydios Furious Edition heavy bowgun. Okay, so the flow of this video will be, we will go through the aesthetics. We'll then list the armor pieces that comprise of this set. We'll go through the armor skills, and then we'll go through the gemmings and talisman that I've used in order to get the skills. Alright, over to the box, hide the camera, get rid of the gun. This is what it looks like. Have a bit of a zoom. It's not the cutest looking set out there, but it's at the same time not the worst looking mix set. We do have a bit of coordination with the Jhen pieces there. Okay, speaking of the armor pieces, here they are. So we've got the Grand Amagi, Jhen and Kote. These two are made from Jhen Moran tradable bits. You're going to have to go to the Wycoon to get those. Next up in the chest we've got the Brachydium vest, which is made from Raging Brachydios. This is the Brachydios Coat X. This is made from your normal Brachydios. And last, for the legs, we've got the Diablos Leggings X. Alright, over to the active armor skills here. We've got Recoil Down +2, Challenger +2, Pierce up, and Evade Extender. Let's go over to the table here and have a look at the points that we've got. Alright, first up we've got 15 points to Recoil out of a possible total of 20. But at 15 points we're going to get Recoil Down +2. Now with this, recoil will be reduced by 2 stages. This, however, will have no effect on rapid fire recoil. None of the active recoil skills, +1, +2, +3, will affect recoil during rapid firing. Okay, so seeing as we're using this set specifically with the Furious Edition heavy bowgun, that bowgun starts with a high amount of recoil. But as you see in the weapon description down there, down the bottom, recoil, it's in green because it's being affected by an armor skill. We've gotten that down to some. Now, if it was recoil reduction +1, it would go to normal, but with +2 it goes to some, which is what we desire to be able to shoot Pierce shot at a nice pace. It's not going to have huge penalties in terms of how fast you can shoot them, which is very, very important, as we have taken the limiter off this and we do not have the ability to siege fire anymore. But I'll go back into the weapon description a bit more later, but that is the reason that we've gone to +2 for your recoil down. Next up we've got 15 points to Spirit, which is the maximum value for this, giving us a skill called Challenger +2. In the face of a newly enraged monster, the Hunter's Fighting Spirit will activate, giving them a boon of 25 to attack power and 20% to affinity. This will activate 3 seconds after the monster has become enraged and will only stay active when you are in the same area as the enraged monster. Okay, next we've got Pierce Up. We've got 11 points to it. Maximum value that you need there is 10 points, and that gives us something called Pierce Up. This will grant Pierce Shot and Pierce Arrows an additional 10% damage, which is really, really good because we are going to be focusing a lot on using Pierce level 2 and Pierce level 3 with this gun. We can also use Pierce level 1, but Pierce 2 and Pierce 3 will be our bread and butter when using this. And lastly, we've got Evade Distance, giving us Evade Extender. 10 points is the maximum to that one. Now with Evade Extender, this will increase your evade maneuver distances by 50%. Alrighty then. Okay, now I'd like to quickly go through the weapon before we go through the talisman and the gemmings. Okay, so this is the Furious Edition, and it's made from Brachydios bits. It has affinity +10 here. There's no deviation, and the reload is above average. Recoil, as I said, comes by default at a high level, so we've knocked that down with recoil reduction +2. It also comes with a single slot. We've taken the limiter of this to increase our attack. This also gets us the ability to load Wyvern Fire, but as consequence we will be sacrificing crouching fire. These are bullets that it can crouch fire, but they're grayed out because we've got the limiter on. It's really nice at this section here, looking at the shots that it can use. It can use all 3 levels of normal, pierce and pellet, which is awesome. But as I said, our pierce is going to be the bread and butter for this. I've also honed this one for attack, and just as a little bit of a footnote, I am holding Power Charm and Power Talon at the moment. So when we look at the attack power we've got at the moment in the particular situation we've got, it's 569. Okay. Alright, now let's have a look at the Talisman and the gemmings that we've got. First off, we'll look at the Talisman that I've got. It's a Pierce Up +5 double slot. I'm going to go through the table in just a second, showing you the values of points you can get on the various charms available in the game. But what you're going to want for this is a Pierce Up +4 double slot. But we have got a Pierce +5 there. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. Now we'll go through the gemmings. We've got a 2-slot Spirit Gem here. We've got a 3-slotted Absorber Jewel getting us recoil 4 points. In the arms we've got a double-slotted Evade Distance and a single-slotted Evade Distance. In the coat we've got another double-slotted Spirit Gem. In the feet again we've got a double-slotted Evade Distance and a single Evade Distance. And lastly, in that double slot in the Talisman, we have got a Spirit double slot for 3 points. We do not require the slot in the gun in this situation. Okay, so here we have the Talisman table for Pierce Up. As I alluded to earlier, you should really be getting a Pierce Up +4 double slot. Now, to get 4 points on Pierce Up on a Talisman, you're going to have to get it from either a Time Worn, Distorted, Enduring or Graven, so there's quite a bit of flexibility there. As you can see, you can get it on Time Worns because it comes from a range of +1 to 5 as innate skill number 1. So you can get these from high rank quests, so you might be able to get the charm that you want as early as high rank. But the easiest way to go about getting it is through your Endurings, which you'll be rewarded with at the end of G rank quests, and also through mining in G rank areas. You can also get them through Distorted and Graven charms, but you're going to have to go through the pain of higher ranked guild quests to get those, so probably get them as Enduring. You can also get them to pop through your melding and stuff like that. As I alluded to earlier, +4 double slot is what you should be looking for. You could also get away with a +3 triple slot, and then you could put a single slot Pierce Up decoration in. But to counterbalance that, you're going to have to put an additional single slot recoil gem into the weapon, as unfortunately Pierce Up decorations take away points to recoil reduction. Okay, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're interested in seeing this mixed armor set in action, then I do have a solo battle against a Chaos Gormagala, which I will provide a link to in the video description down below. Alright, that's going to do it for now. Thank you so much for watching as always. I've been RisingFunGaming, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.